So as a segue, Jimbo, you had a little spot there wanting to talk about sponsored content, and that might actually be a great segue into one of the final points that I wanted to get into.
Okay.
Streamer advice content.
Perfect. Well, it was this was brought up. It was actually brought up by my stream team.
Actually,
I don't know if you guys know, I'm on a stream team now. It's called the Nook. It's a cozy place for other streamers to go visit and people. It's just a nice, cozy environment, man. It's called the Nook.
Would you follow me if I followed you?
Welcome to my Nook. Will you? Come. No, all joking aside, it was a really great question. That's another reason why I like this team is they bring up interesting topics on Twitter. And let me pull this up. So it was a question they asked to people on Twitter, and it said, where is it? Because I responded to this. Here it is. Money, the elephant in the room when a channel starts to grow. So let's talk about it. Sponsored content can be a huge windfall for a channel. What is your opinion on sponsored content on your stream? What about as a viewer on another stream? And so I responded, I gave, because you only have so many characters on Twitter. So my response to this tweet was, I think sponsored content works as long as it fits the streamer and community. I think if you were a full-time streamer, it would probably be something you should consider doing. For someone like myself that's a part-time streamer, sponsored content I don't even think it's not really a necessity for me. But it is, I wanted to bring it up because it's been something I've been mulling over because, and I don't want to say too much because this hasn't happened yet, but before this whole COVID-19 thing, I was actually in discussion with the PR person for a Texas beer company about possible sponsorship of my Twitch stream. And because they're going to be able to sell in places outside of Texas, obviously, and that's one of the reasons why. So that's the only reason I even talked to them. So, but when COVID-19 happened, it kind of everything's changed.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of put the brakes on it. So I'm not going to say the company and whatever, but it's something that I hadn't really considered for myself, except for the fact that now, given what my stream persona is, and the fact that my channel emotes are beers, and I am a beer avatar. If it's a beer I enjoy drinking and I want to be sponsored and get free beer to say this is good beer, I don't see a problem with it.
Influencer!
Influencer Jimbo.
It would have to be a product that I enjoy, and like I said, it's a beer that I drink. So the point I'm trying to make is, I'm curious to hear what your point of view is on the topic.
You sound a lot like a guy that's getting paid to say this right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not making any money. Okay, I'm not making any money off ads at all.
Anti-pog.
Okay, but I'm curious because before all this thing went down, it was something I was even going to ask your guys' opinion about.
Yeah,
and then everything went down, and I was, like, oh. But now that the dust is starting to settle a little bit, I'll probably reach out again in an email this month, and see where that's at. But I'm curious what you guys feel about sponsored content and that sort of stuff. So,
you know what I just realized is that Junior is Jimmy's angry, alcoholic, abusive alter ego. And then Jimmy is Jimmy. And then Jules is the influencer, the Instagram influencer marketer. Hi, I'm Jules. Have you ever heard of Modelo Arski? This is brand new IPA.
You met Junior that one night in Michigan at the bubble tea place. You met Junior, if you remember. Yeah. You did. You met Junior that night.
I did, but I liked him. I liked him a lot.
Junior can be kind of funny.
Yeah, he can.
Junior, he can be funny in small doses.
Bishop, did you say you wanted me to go first?
Yeah, I think. I have a pretty straightforward thought of this, so I'd like you to go first. Just I think it's easier if you go first. It gives me it's like a cheat sheet to go off of, and then I can just blast you for anything wrong that you say. So don't
Or
fuck
you
this
can
up.
pick a side without us even knowing. You just pick the safer side. You son of a bitch.
I'm playing their Jimmy route tonight, boys.
Well, I'm curious though. What do you feel about my opinion? I mean, do you think
we
that's a
don't
valid
really
opinion?
Care what he thinks,
I don't
right?
know if either of us were listening to
No,
him.
I thought
Is he
Jimmy.
muted?
I thought Bishop was talking that whole time. I didn't even realize that Jimmy was the one talking.
Yeah, I feel like Jimmy stole my standpoint. And he went first, and now I'm mad. So I'm trying to steal one from Knackers now. So I'm gonna let Knackers go.
Jimmy, you, in my opinion, you went about it the absolute perfect way. You found a product that you're gonna be drinking regardless. So why not find a product that is in tune with your vibe, with your channel, and what you are trying to project? If you went out and said, hey, yeah, I got this awesome sponsorship deal with this carpet company, and I'm all about this is the type of carpet you gotta have in your stream room. I mean, look at it. The thread count, the color, the thickness. Use code Junior for 10% off your next carpet. And then
Use code Jules.
And I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking about, flooring. No, we're talking about fucking banana thongs with carpet on the front of it. Give yourself the good old bush in front, brother. But I'm all about it. There's such a negative vibe around talking about money and streaming, money and a hobby. And the fact of the matter is, we've all been doing this without making any money for a really, really, really long time. So if we can find a way
we're all millionaires. What the hell are you?
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
excuse me, sorry.
Man, what are you talking about? You see,
I drive
you see what I'm
Dodge
wearing? Do you see what I'm wearing? I mean, this is Twitch merchandise. I mean, how do you think I'm not making money? I mean, this is a Twitch branded shirt. I mean, this doesn't just go out to anybody.
My computer
Twitch
case doesn't
carpet.
even have sides on it. What do you mean? I'm a
Come on. I mean, come on now. All right.
You see these nano leaves? Are you fucking kidding me?
Golly, man. I mean, jeez.
So yeah, no, if you can find a product that is in line with your brand, with your stream, with the content that you create, and you're not swaying from that in order to peddle this particular brand or the particular content, I think that's when you know that you found something good. Like I have what I'll call affiliate ships with Space Cat Design, with 1UP Keyboards, and with Sub2R. All companies that I buy from with my own money that comes from Twitch. I buy their products. I use their shit. I love their shit. So of course I want to partner with somebody, because me as a person, I personally want to see that brand grow, because the brand is awesome. Their products are awesome. The person that runs that company is a good-hearted person who just wants to share his passion with the world. So absolutely, I would love to do some shit with them. So same thing with the stream teams. It all depends on your expectations going in, and your intentions as well. Sorry, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Yeah,
All right, pick a side, Bishop.
Fuck, man, you guys kind of did it for me. So I've always talked about brands, and I've had just about the same opinion. The thing I will say is I think that most people that consider themselves streamers are just not really that multi-directional with their thinking. You know, when they think brand deals, the first thing that pops to my mind is like, oh, hey, I'm going to work with Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm going to play a game on stream that I probably don't want to play. I know that there's a few processes within Twitch to be able to manage that, where I think it's called a bounty, where they set it up and you can basically go and play a game. And it's just like, it's a very like monodirectional way of thinking. You're like, okay, how can I make money streaming? Okay, what do I do while I stream? Oh, I play games. Okay, so I'll just find a game that will sponsor me, and I'll go through that route. There's so many more things that you can do as an influencer, and to think in that way is so it's so belittling to yourself. And I know that that's how a lot of people think. They like a lot of the sponsor deals that you see on Twitch are just within this, this thought process where you don't really see many people transcending the world of streaming or outside of the world of gaming. You don't really see brand deals coming in from outside, and a lot of it is, it's part of it is laziness on a lot of streamers, but it's just the not understanding how brand deals work in general.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to you brought up something that reminded me of something.
Yep.
But I'll give you a case in point. How many streamers do you come across where it's like, use my code JibbleJab10
Fortnite,
for 10% off Astro headset products?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to shit on I'm just using them as an example. But I'm like, I mean, Astro headsets, I don't give a fuck about a 10% coupon.
Right.
I could find that anywhere I could probably go to a bigger streamer and find a bigger coupon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
so
a perfect example of exactly what you're talking about, Jimmy, is G Fuel.
Fucking
Do you think that
G
there's
Fuel.
anyone in the world, if someone, I would love to see if there's anyone in the world that has paid full price for a G Fuel container, right? Because every person,
if you have, you're getting fucking
Well,
ripped
10% off is full price, so everybody.
everybody
basically.
is
You're
paying full
paying
price.
beyond full price if you're not using one of those streamer things.
Never pay beyond fuel price. That should be the new slogan.
It's almost like if you guys know, like within motorsports and NASCAR and Formula One and just racing in general, they wear these fire suits that they just slap logos on. Right?
And everybody just makes left turns.
Yeah, and everyone just turns left and right, and NASCAR just left. But it's a perfect example of streamers. Is they see a guy in a racing suit that's successful. He's got a bunch of logos on his suit, and they walk up to him with a white suit, no logos on it yet. This is a streamer, and they reach out and they start pulling the logos off. They're like, "Oh, G Fuel, let me put that on. Oh, Elgato, let me put that on. Oh, Raid Shadow Legends, let me put that on."
Advanced
I saw that you
GG.
had that. GG, yeah. Let me get some. Let me get my creator code for Fortnite. And
Yo,
it's like
fucking hostess snack cakes. Let me get that on there.
Yeah. Let me. I mean, that would be a perfect example if someone was
fucking
like,
Cheez-Its. Let me get that on there.
dude, those are great
yeah.
sponsors. Those are
this
great.
stream
money
is
sponsors.
sponsored by Cheez-Its.
The
Dude,
white cheddar grooves, because those are the
I am
only respectable
literally
Cheez-Its.
pouring a box of Cheez-Its down my throat
Dude,
right
Hot
now.
Pockets is about to call Knackers up and fucking see the shit out of them.
Right.
Cheez-Its on our fucking show, bitch.